Mass Effect Andromeda. Last time we were playing, we were basically looking at pods because they were ejected from the Turian arc. That's really all that happened. But now we got an email from PB in regards of POC, wherever that is. There it is. Got a lead. Okay, so hey, I've discovered someone who can help us find POC. He might need a little convincing when we go to Kadara Port. Meet me in the bar, please. Let's go get my bot back. PB. Acknowledged. Okay, so we're going to Kadara Port again. It just really looks like I really like Kadara Port. At someday I will go and do all of Eladin's stuff, but there's so much like loyalty quests I have. There's just so much to do, and I kind of want to get all of it done. It's kind of make me just think that maybe I should just do like a really, really long part. Though I'm not sure if I should do that. It's like a really long part just doing every single side quest I can possibly do. Like focus on all the loyalty quests, side quests, and then planetary quests, and then all I have then is like this main story. Because the amount of stuff I still have to do is, it seems like a mountain and it just grows more. And the more like the mountain grows, the more it's like, okay, I'm going to be doing this for a long time. So I just try and find the balance between doing all the side stuff and the story. That's why a couple of parts ago I did that story mission. But yeah. Because now we're going to Kadara Port. Again, like I said, because we need to meet someone there who, according to PB, will need some convincing. Hopefully that's not the smashy to breaky nose talk, but you never know, PB. You never know. Okay. Got a song. Okay, so PB is here.
You are my new best friend. Ryder. I'd like to introduce you to my new best friend. What's your name again?
Samric.
Right. Samric here has been so sympathetic about POC being stolen. He used to run with our pal Kalinda, and he knows where her crews congregate. Safe houses, rallying points, etc.
And he's helpful?
I trust he's telling you what you need to know?
Well...
Look, I appreciate the drinks and the flattery and all, but Kalinda doesn't take kindly to people discussing her business interests. She busted me up pretty bad when she kicked me out of her outfit. I don't really want to repeat.
I'll bust you up worse.
You might have more immediate fears, don't you think?
You've survived what Kalinda dishes out, but you have no idea what Ryder can do. And after you spill your guts, Kalinda will punish you herself for talking anyway.
So why take an extra beating?
Alright. Shit, you people don't play fair.
Thanks, Ryder. I think he'll cooperate now. I'll know where to look for POC soon.
Okay. Okay, so go to location on Eladin. So we're going to Eladin. Nice. We're doing stuff there. Because apart from doing like the odd pod mission, I think the only time we actually spent a decent amount of time there was for Drax's loyalty. I'm pretty sure that was only just to go to Tachonka. New Tachonka, sorry. So hopefully we'll be spending a little bit more time there, but I'm not putting my money on that. Okay. Microphone down a little bit there. Okay, now go to Eladin, which is where I was when I started this video. But now we're going back there. wish you can go in the pause menu. Like, while you're doing this, you can like, look at your skills or something while you're just sitting here. Anywho, okay, so I did it over here.
We're on course.
Yeah, land. Find what I've got. Okay. Pretty sure Aladdin has one of the more longer landing animations, if I remember correctly. Okay. So where is it I need to go? All the way there. Okay. Well, I mean, on the way I may as well get that as well. I didn't need to take my weapon. Okay. Despite it being a desert here, it does look very nice.
Heat levels increasing.
Yeah, thank you.
Life support is stable.
Okay, we're going this way. I actually need to watch out for sinkholes because I could have just gone into a massive sinkhole there, but I didn't, luckily. So see, that's what I could have actually done there. And just gone, yep, thanks, Drac. Gone into one of those sinkholes, and then I would have been dead. No need to mince words there, I would have been dead. And probably pretty tasty as well, though I'll be a bit burnt. Okay.
Ryder, the scavengers are dismantling the remnant tech.
Is that a problem?
Normally, no. But if they get their hands on a remnant core, it could become unstable and attract the scourge.
Okay, so that sounds like a later problem. When I'm actually exploring the planet again. The only reason I did the other tower was because that was like in the middle of nowhere. This one's right next to a photo operation station that I'm just gonna come back to it after I've done this quest and go back to this planet to actually do stuff. But this place here seems to be pretty out there, so hopefully it's not literally out in the middle of nowhere.
Outlaw tech, keep your eyes peeled.
Oh, okay. Okay. The building's over there. That's cool. I have a quest or two there, actually, come to think of it. Definitely something to have a look at later. Actually, no, that looks like an outlaw camp. Huh. I'll have a look at it later.
Damn it, abandoned. They scuttled everything.
Well, we're here. Might as well search it.
Okay. Open.
Figures all I left was junk.
Oh.
The ambient temperature is normal. I detect above normal temperatures. The ambient temperature is normal.
There's a pox here, but there's also a scavenger.
Ryder, he's got Pock. She's broken, though.
Guess Kalinda didn't take very good care of her.
Hey, I don't want any trouble. I found the site abandoned. By scavenger law, it's all mine.
No problem.
We're not here to fight you for it.
That's a relief. I mean, good thing. Well, I'm a businessman, you see, so I'm willing to sell if you see anything you like.
Calendar Terev?
You ever hear of an Asari named Kalinda Terev?
Kalinda to... Nope, can't say I have. You, looking for her, or working for her?
You know her.
We're not with her, so you can relax.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That name was never mentioned, and please, don't mention it again.
Crew on the site.
Did you see where the crew that used this site went?
You're treading dangerously close to mentioning that someone I asked you not to name. No idea where they went. They've been picking remnant sites clean all over. Never leave anything worthwhile behind. But they screwed up and left some choice items here, though.
Pog.
How much for that broken observer?
What, this thing? Yeah, it may look trashed, but I assure you it's easy to fix right up. In fact, I could do it myself and make a killing, so no discounts.
Right. This guy's gonna put her back together.
Let's get down to business.
Okay, look, what do you think is fair for the observer?
Take this, and consider yourself lucky.
Oh.
Yep, that'll do. Pleasure doing business with you.
I'll get her to the Tempest and put her together. Thank you, Ryder. Maybe this Kalinda nightmare is over.
Let's hope.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Regardless, I can upgrade my remnant scanner now. Come see me back at the ship.
Okay.
Pleasure doing business with you.
He seemed alright. But he was obviously a scavenger, so he's probably as good as a scavenger can be. But yeah. Let's see what this place is over here.
Here they come!
Yeah, it's just a camp. It's one of the bad looking ones though.
This heat is unbearable.
I detect a considerable temperature drop in shaded areas.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to get used to it. We are on a desert planet after all.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Tell me something I don't know. Okay. Nothing to really see here, unless this has got food in it. It does not, so here was completely useless.
Heat levels increasing. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Really nothing here. This seems like a site for a quest to me,
I don't think we'll last much longer in this.
because I'm seeing a lot of things, but it looks like there's nothing here because there's
detect
no
above normal
quest.
temperatures.
But there's not even loot. It's interesting. Anyway, let's get into the Nomad and then just extract.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Okay. Hopefully there's not much of PB's quest to go, and then I should be just smooth sailing from there. Beg your pardon? Okay, so speak to PB.
PB said she wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, but I know.
There you are.
Hi.
Where's PB?
Okay, who stole PB and put you in her clothes?
Not funny.
It's a
Okay.
little funny.
Okay, it's a little funny. I received this.
Hey, babe. Sorry I broke your pet. It lacked versatility. Couldn't keep up. Maybe I'll do the same with your other new toy. Ta.
She means you. I hate her.
Do you?
Really? Are you sure about that?
Oh, I don't know. It's not that she took my bot and broke her. We got Puck back and I repaired her. Better than ever. Now my scanner's fully upgraded and sweeping the cluster for remnant signals. We won.
So what's the problem?
It's just drummed up feelings I thought I'd put behind me. Turns out I just buried them. This is what happens when you let people in. You acquire baggage. I travel light, damn it. No baggage.
Let me in?
Letting people in can be life-changing. In the best way. In a never-been-done way.
I want to, but also I don't. That's the problem with strings. Too complicated. I let Kalinda become important to me. Look where that ended up. Now you've become, or you're becoming, important. But you need to know, I resist checking out of this hotel every day.
Pretty crappy hotel.
With accommodations like these, I don't blame you.
You are funny. I just need a little space. Time to think. Hopefully, my now RemTech-infused scanner will pick up something amazing and make all this Kalinda trouble worthwhile.
Okay. So, we still got a bit of time. Go talk to PB and see if there's anything new there.
Ryder, hey. I'm so glad we got Pac back. It's weird, but I missed her.
Not so weird.
You built her. There's investment in that. I can see why you'd miss her.
Not my typical MO, but maybe that's it. So, what's up?
I suppose probably the
I
same.
like it when you flip.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Ryder.
Always have to test it because it says
You
it's
know
not a used option. So I just always want to check it just to make sure it's like new information we're getting. Okay, so we're going to go and do this Turian arc now. Which they said, if I remember correctly, I have to look at my thing. I was here. Believe at least it was over there because it said it was like over the the coordinates for where the home world was, if I remember correctly. If not, then there's nothing there, and I just look like an idiot. But
Look at these readings. The system is beautiful.
I'll say, that's a stellar nursery. Stars are born out here.
yep, I was correct.
Approaching the
Didn't need no.
provided by
I didn't.
Habitus.
I didn't need no quest marker. Okay. Just for the sake of making things easy on myself, I'm just gonna do that. There we go. There's
That's the Turian Arc. It's seen better days.
It's because it.
Incoming call.
Pathfinder, I think we're on the right track.
No kidding. Is it safe to board?
Only one way to find out. I'll meet you inside.
I was gonna say it looks like it's seen better days. But at least there's no cat ship attached to this one, so there's something.
Limited power. Life support's busted. Surprised there's any gravity at all.
It had hell of a journey.
Looks like it barreled its way through the Scourge by force.
HO47C. It was supposed to be the Turian homeworld in Helios.
Like Habitat 7.
Whoever was piloting the Ark wanted to get here, no matter the cost.
Like ejecting stasis pods, they were following the plan.
They wanted to find home.
It's not really a home if no one's left to live there. Come on. Speculating won't get us anywhere.
We're lucky this part of the Ark survived.
Looks can be deceiving, Pathfinder. The hull is barely holding together.
Thanks, Sam. Always a ray of sunshine.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Hey, this door's still got power.
I wouldn't open that, Pathfinder. It leads to space. Perhaps you could divert the power to a different door.
Okay.
Power has been diverted, Pathfinder.
I really don't like this ammo, by the way, I'm using. At least visually. Oh, there's a container over here. Big container, by the way. Maverick Deadeye armor. Cool. Okay, there we
This
go.
one's still got juice.
What was the thing which popped up the scanner? Was it that? Interesting.
Looks pretty busted. Think your Sam can get us in?
Let's give it a shot.
Only one way to find out.
I found a log from Dea Prayton, the Ark's captain. The video is corrupt, but I can recover the audio.
Play it.
Something's tearing the Tannis apart. Half the cryo chamber is gone, trying to get anyone awake to the escape pods. Spirits, there's no time. Find Mason.
Hopefully she found him. Oh, so by the way, PB's mask does not look like it's protecting her from the elements. Surely, like no gravity, like no oxygen, or that would mess with her. Like, isn't there like a reason why the entire face is covered? Isn't there? Like not just like the mouth and nose. Because I thought like if it's someone in Guardians of the Galaxy, like it would be really cold and like freeze your eyes or something like that, or like I don't know. Like I just feel like that shouldn't work. Just feels like it should cover the face, but I suppose it's because of the tentacles in the back of her head or whatever those things are. Hopefully she found him.
Maybe she found him. Made it to the escape pods.
He wouldn't leave the Ark without me. Tannis didn't get here on its own. We need to know what happened next.
The rest of the data on this console is corrupt. Perhaps if we find another. Or the Ark's SAM node.
Alright, let's keep looking.
Terminal. Okay, she opened the door. Okay. Okay.
Well, we're not going
Oh.
that way.
Okay. Guess I have to redirect the doors, which this console's now on by the looks of it, which it wasn't before. Yep.
The door should now be operational, Pathfinder.
Nice. So now this should lead to here.
Avidus, over here.
Okay.
There's still life in this one.
Sam, how are we doing?
Mason, bring it back.
I'm working on it.
Sam, help me out.
Like the previous log, the video data is corrupt.
What about audio?
Repairing now. 1 moment, please.
We need to stay calm.
We need to remain objective.
Yeah, I've never been objective when it comes to Mason.
Try. For his sake.
Playing audio now.
Sam, how far to Abby's pod?
300 meters.
An easy
Abby.
stroll then. Damn it. Maybe not so easy.
Where's the rest of it?
That is all I could recover.
Damn it.
He might be okay.
We know he survived the initial impact.
Oh, he didn't sound good.
Don't give up on him yet.
That door leads to the SAM node. We've got to get in there.
Alright, well, I'm assuming because it's red we can't get into there.
The SAM node should now be accessible.
There we go.
Sam, where's the Pathfinder? Where's Mason?
Avi. Commence. Stars.
What?
Isn't that what Mason called you?
He's the only one who calls me that.
My counterpart is suffering from severe trauma. If I partition the damage, it may be able to speak with us.
Be careful. I don't want to lose this Sam because we rushed for answers.
Avitus Riggs. Welcome home.
Sam, Mason sent coordinates to this location. I need to find him.
You are mistaken. I send the coordinates.
I don't like this.
Okay, this is officially getting weird. Next you'll say you flew the Natanis here.
I did. The Pathfinder ordered me to help Avitus find the Taurians a home.
Where's Mason?
Gone.
Oh.
This thing's still busted. It doesn't know what it's talking about.
We should have access to Mason's logs. Maybe there's something in there.
Abby, whatever we hit, a piece of it shredded my suit. Stings like hell, but spirits, it's beautiful. I need you to go on for the both of us. Don't let that temper get the better of you. Sam, commence transfer.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Even the stars look brighter.
He died before the transfer was complete. That must be the source of Sam's trauma.
Why bring me here? What was the point?
To complete the transfer, the Taurians need a Pathfinder.
I can't.
Why not?
What do you mean you can't?
I never thought I'd get the job. My whole career, I worked alone. I don't know how to lead people. I don't want to lead people.
Yes, you can.
Avitus, I've seen you protect settlers. You found the Turian Ark. You've already been playing the part of Pathfinder. Just without the title.
A title that belongs to Mason.
Which he wanted you to have. Rejecting it won't bring him back.
What if I let him down?
You'll be letting him down if you
By
don't.
walking away.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it, you're right.
Shall I begin transfer?
It'll be safer on the Nexus. Suvi, call Tan. We need a shuttle to pick up the Sam node. Tell him we found the Turian Pathfinder.
Okay. Just trying to find a good place for the microphone. So that was, in terms of combat, very non...
PB's been looking for you.
PB, ooh. Has she sorted out things with Kalinda? Mystery remnant signal. Let me in, PB! Let me in! Oh, god damn it. It's doing a glitch. It's annoying when it does that. I just talk to Drac and see if that fixes it.
Colony just calmed in.
Oh, hello.
Scouts are expected to arrive soon and medics are on standby. I
Okay.
won't forget this, Ryder. You chose Krogan first. It's been a long time since anyone's seen us as anything other than cannon fodder.
You're one of us.
I couldn't let you down. My crew is like family.
Only family I've had for a long time is Kesh. Guess anything can change.
Nice. What? Oh no. No. I mean...
We can
maybe
talk more
later, but no.
Sure.
Okay. I didn't even know you could romance like Drac. I thought he was unromanceable. Like actually, I don't think there's anyone who's actually on the ship who you can't romance. Okay. Well, it's being a bit buggy, so I'm just gonna go. Go to Aya, and then hopefully that will fix it. Maybe like just traveling to a different area might fix it, I'm not sure. Or people just like saying, oh yeah, come here, and then just lock the door.
Anomaly detected.
Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so PB, let me in. Okay. Well,
Hey,
okay, it's
what's
working.
new?
There we go.
Huh, funny you should ask. I need to know, if I had something really important to do, could I count on you to help, to come along?
Is this another I can't speak. Proposition. There we go.
Important? Or stress relief important?
This time, important. Thanks to my newly Remnant augmented scanner, I'm onto something big. Hear that signal? Best I can tell, it's coming from a piece of raw Remnant programming tech. A building block in an unused state. My eyes bulge thinking what we might be able to learn from it, or do with it. It's like a Remtech wildcard. Kind of mystery I live for. I have to get it. There's no time to waste, right?
Possible implications?
What are the implications of this device? Whatever it is.
At the very least, it'll strengthen our bridge to Remnant technology. Even just getting closer data readings could help us break down Remnant programming, use their tech more efficiently. I need to find it. Like, now. Well, now that now's gone, so now.
I agree, this is important.
Okay.
That's it? No preamble, no further interrogations, just okay? You're in?
I'm in.
Yes! That your game means the world to me. Loading the
Right.
coordinates into the galaxy map. Consider me primed and ready.
Okay, so we need to go to the past 10 in the Anaria system,
I'm picking up something.
which is where? Where's the Anaria system? There's the Anaria system with PAS 10. So this looks like this might be her loyalty mission. And I'm guessing due to the whole things happening before, that I'm guessing Kalinda's gonna be involved.
System. Was that someone's name, Joel?
Inhalara is a virtue. To know your map, your course, right down to the blood. It's a good name for the brink of the unknown.
Right. That was deep, Joel. So very deep. Okay.
Approaching the planet where PB's mysterious signal is emanating.
Uh-huh. So we're going to an active volcano. I've heard stupider plans. Okay.
Where's PB?
Haven't seen her.
Earth to BB.
Wake up, PB. Your mystery signal awaits.
Right. Okay, yeah. Actually, could you come here, please? My place. Straight away?
Callow. Hey, any luck finding a place to land?
Nothing yet. Might take a while.
Okay, PB, be right there.
This'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm with Drac with this.
PB,
Back here. I won't bite.
what's this about?
Calla won't find a safe place to land the Tempest.
Why did she just it? She just activated the the escape pod. Right.
And safety first!
Never a dull moment.
You keep me on my toes, PB.
That's one way to put it.
Would that fit on Drac?
I'm not doing this for the fun of it. The Tempest can't go where we need to be, and you can't get there from the ground. This is the only way in.
In? Where exactly are we going? PB, where are we going?
An active
It's
volcano.
not my fault the signal's coming from inside a volcano.
Yeah.
And we should land on stable ground, assuming my subterranean scans are accurate, and the impact doesn't alter trajectory too severely. And
And tell me you have a plan for getting back to the Tempest.
It's not looking.
we came all the way to another galaxy with no plan for getting back home.
I like how the actual like
Brace for impact.
arm things for him so he doesn't go flying around when we crash are not locking because he's just too big. That's a nice detail. Nice detail.
So, are you mad, Ryder?
I'm not mad.
I'm not mad, PB.
Close one.
Any
Yeah.
landing you can walk away from, right?
Ryder, come in. Are you all right?
Sam, relay to the Tempest that we're fine. Investigating PB's signal.
Right away.
We'll need to find our way to the surface. To
Right.
get through that obstruction. Maybe there's a console buried here somewhere.
Huh.
Remnant power node detected within.
Ah.
The network you're accessing seems to be a production system.
Production of what?
Remnant hardware.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Gates are opening.
You've opened more than that. I'm picking up structural shifts throughout the cabin area. Interesting. That observer is in a persistent seismic activity increasing. I'm picking up additional unprogrammed observers throughout the facility. At dispenser points, you should be able to enlist their support.
Sweet.
Uh-huh.
Let's do that.
Pathfinder, this site was a manufacturing center. That's a collapsed outlet point for an assembly line.
Right. So basically a massive factory. That's cool. And this will...
You are identifying yourself as an ally to the unprogrammed observers in the assembly line.
Hey there, little guy. Nice to have you on the team.
Its protocols are limited, but it will perform simple tasks.
Another gate. Have to get through. Look, up there above the gate. Another node. Try scanning it.
Huh.
That node controls the gate, but it's disabled.
Too high to access.
Yeah.
My friend knows what
Oh.
to do.
Nice.
And voila. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, wow. Should destroy these rocks a little bit more.
A lot of this tech is already broken down to its basic components. Very useful.
Pathfinder, Callow reports finding no safe area to land. Retrieval may be impossible.
Oops.
He has detected a few smaller vessels making their way to the surface, however.
Uh-oh. I know that shuttle.
Pelisaria, are you tracking that sweet signal too?
Ugh, Kalinda. Back off. It's mine. Let's hurry. We have to get to
Well.
the signal source before Kalinda.
So I was right about that. The Kalinda's gonna be here. I take that.
All clear.
All right. Now let's find some way to open that gate.
Yeah. I got a thing that's telling me over here,
Pathfinder,
so...
this console controls the gate.
Here goes.
Good. The gate's starting to open.
Oh, wrong button.
Thank you, Ryder. You opened a gate up here too. Come
Oh,
on, boys.
god damn it.
We're in.
She must be on a ridge above us.
Shit, shit, shit!
Pelisaria, the high road is much more direct.
How the hell did you find us here, Kalinda?
Guess you didn't notice the little transmitter I hid in Park. So sloppy. Ta.
Ryder, we need to pick up the pace. We have to make it
Should have
across to the
expected
next
that as
bridge.
well.
That's a wide chasm for a jump.
There may be a way to extend that antenna.
Should have expected that as well, that she probably just planned for that to be taken, so then we could just tell her where it is.
Cover me.
Pathfinder, interfacing with this console should allow you to extend the antenna so you can jump across.
Whoa. Major activity.
I can complete the hack, but you'll have to stay close.
Incoming!
Okay. That's the turret actually helping. Oh, it is, nice.
Still working on it. Rerouting power from these other structures.
And reducing our cover.
Shit. We'll never catch Colinda.
Hunker down. More remnant.
Actually, I just realised I've got turrets myself as well. There we go.
No bots to fight up here.
I'm going to kill her.
See, the more she says this, the more it's gonna be like a, oh, I can't do it. And then if it's gonna be like a choice where I get to kill her, I might just kill her.
Pathfinder, there's another dispenser for unprogrammed observers in this area.
Who cares? What matters is that mountain of rock is between us and the signal source.
Someone's telling me that.
Need to get across there, but that huge boulder's in the way.
Pathfinder, scanning the boulder will help determine the course of action.
Will do, but
Just
there's
in case.
turrets
Good
here,
idea.
so.
Now we're in business.
Hello.
All hostile remnant.
Anyone order a friendly observer?
Sam was right.
Oh, hello.
Ton of angry bots.
At least our new friend is fighting for us.
Okay. Thanks, Drac. Okay. Now where?
That was fun.
Pathfinder, interfacing is escalating tectonic activity. The area is becoming increasingly unstable.
Right, okay.
Come on, we have to get past that boulder. Try to destroy it.
More
The
boulder.
rock is too dense for your weapons, but there is a deep fissure that an observer's beam might be able to exploit.
Oh, there we go.
So scan the fissure and tell the bot to attack it.
Did I just do that by scanning it?
Observer to the rescue.
Okay, good, good. Oh. It also got destroyed in the process by the look of it.
Let's get across and over the ridge.
Okay.
Make sure they don't get inside. A triple share to whoever brings me their sweet implants.
Man, I hate her.
Well.
Got to follow her inside.
You gotta take out the trash first.
Take them out.
Let's go.
Okay.
Hold them here, Granite. I'm making sure they can't follow.
Shit.
Cranet. That's the
Granite's that
Krogan.
Krogan outlaw we
Oh,
keep
yeah.
running into.
So long, losers.
No, no, no! Melinda's barred the way. Bring it down.
So much for being a tough guy.
Another dispenser. Get us some airborne support.
Hello.
Friendly inbound.
What's that? That was Krenet. Nice. Okay. How does this open?
Come on, Ryder. Scan the gate node so the bot will repair it.
Oh, up there. Nice.
Open the dormant gate. The conduit node needs repair.
Well, Mr. Robot, do your stuff. Oh, he's up.
All right. We're back in the
Got
gate.
both of them open. Okay.
This is it. The signal source is in the next chamber.
I'm routing
Radio.
more dispensers for allied observers.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good place for an ambush.
Funny, that's
You think?
exactly what I thought.
I hate Kalinda so much.
Melinda, you ass! Just give it up.
There's a piece of pure, uncut programming tech in here. Plus, you want it, so there's no way I'm giving up.
She's like a 5-year-old. It's like, oh, you want it, so I'm having it as well.
Pathfinder, I highly recommend using the consoles to summon allied observers.
Oh, we got this. If I can actually hit the target. Okay.
Ah, you really are annoying.
I'm the annoying one.
Not even close. But I will have to go on a recruiting spree after this.
Okay, I just realized I never scanned the Hydra, so I was like, why not?
How about hacking a console to get us reinforcements?
We've got it.
Linda. It's fruitless. Silence? Don't like the sound of that.
The signal source is beyond the next rise.
Let's go get it.
Okay, and with that new drone,
Over that pool of lava.
get
Another
that.
power node. Scan it so our friendly observer will enable it.
Nice.
Yes! We're in business. Let's cross it and reach Kalinda.
Nice.
Jump up from here.
Oh, cutscene.
Are you kidding me? How many guys does she have?
Kalinda's about to get the device.
And there
Oh,
she goes.
okay, she's gone.
You won't make it, Kalinda!
Too late, gal. It's mine. Damn it!
Huh. She's not willing to do the jump, is she? Oh, she's really terrible at jumping. And people just smart for using a jetpack. That's just like Indiana Jones.
Shit.
I got this. Go.
PB, help! I'll give you everything I've got. All the relics, everything worth anything. Please, I don't want to die.
Oh god.
Crap.
Oh crap, what?
I don't want her to die, Ryder.
But the device.
Okay.
It's not worth her life.
Shooting.
No. Get the device.
I feel like that was probably not the best decision, but I don't trust if she might have backstabbed us. I didn't trust her. At least this way we get something.
Whoa. Wow, close one.
Let's get out of here.
Ryder, why did you do that? I could have saved her.
We'll talk once we're safe.
Okay, we have to evacuate. Okay.
We've got to get out of here.
I think we're retracing Kalinda's footsteps.
Let's get out of this.
No time to slow down.
I'm going as fast as I can, evidently.
Need to find another way.
The valley is submerged in lava. Hey,
Right.
look, the escape pod. Well, there goes my bedroom.
I didn't see it. Sorry, Kalinda.
Yes, Kalinda's
PB.
shuttles.
The final stretch. Let's get out.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Well, that's now happened.
Hey, stranger. How you doing?
I don't know. Can you explain what happened down there? I mean, Kalinda has been nothing but trouble, I grant you that. But why did you stop me from saving her?
I almost say it's the most logical choice because that sounds like heartless. It was the spur of the moment. I don't want to say that because I did say this beforehand. I won't explain myself. I think the best way to explain it is I was protecting her.
I know you two were once close, but she was a user, PB. Who
yeah.
knows what she might have done? Couldn't take the chance.
I appreciate that. It's complicated, I know. It's just desperate times bring out one's true colors, Ryder. I could have seen Kalinda's, even if it only confirmed the obvious.
Hmm.
Will you be alright?
I will. Eventually. Don't worry. In the meantime, I have this thing to occupy my thoughts, huh? I was right. It's raw, unused programming tech. With time, I can make it upload specs of our design into remnant hardware. A true fusion of both technologies. My first real mark in Andromeda, and I have you to thank.
Nice.
We do have a little bookkeeping matter to discuss.
Ah, nuts. Yeah, the Tempest is light one escape pod. That's gonna cost me, isn't it?
Don't worry about it.
We'll get a new one the next time we dock at Nexus. Don't sweat it.
Wow. Thanks, Ryder. But until then, what do I do for a bedroom?
I may have a solution.
Mine's pretty big. And comfortable.
Comfortable, huh? Never made much difference to me.
Gee, that's too bad.
But a wise woman once said, desperate times bring out a person's true colors. Who knows? Maybe there's another color in me somewhere.
Loyalty earned. Nice. Okay. Nice and close. Okay, I'm going to end this part here. If you like to hear the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Bye.